Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to walk you through how you can fill out your request form for your declaration of value. So this is how it goes. First of all, you see I, then you continue with your full name here, born on, then here you write your date of birth in this order. Here the day first, the month following by the year. In here you write the place of birth, the place you were born, and here the country. In this bracket you write the country you were born, resident of, so you write the city you are currently living here in. So here it says physical address and then town, so you write your house address here and the town in which your house is being built here. Then the next one is your telephone number. You write your telephone number here, but don't forget to add the code, add the country code here. And then again, you must make sure you fill this out in capital letters. Use capital letters only for filling this form. The next thing is your email. You write your email here, and then your citizenship. So if you are a Ghanaian, you write Ghanaian here, or any other country you are from, you write it here. In possession of, here they are asking the type of document, but then I would advise you to use your passport. Yes, so you write here passport, and then this is number. You write the passport number here. The next thing is issued by. Your passport was issued by. Mostly it is being written on the passport, but those coming from Ghana, you can write here Ghana government. So here date of issue. The date of issue is the date your passport was issued. You can find this one on your passport, and which a copy is attached. So mostly the requirement for the declaration of value, they ask you to add a copy of your passport. Yes, so you'd have to do a photocopy of your passport and add it to it. Then the next step is having completed. This is your level of education. So here, if it is bachelor degree, you write bachelor degree here. If it is diploma, you write it here. That's your current level of education. Then in the country, so the country you completed this education is, you write the country down here, the name of the country here. Years spent in primary school. So here you write the years you spent in primary school. So those coming from Ghana, mostly Ghana, it is 6 years. So you write here 6 like this. You write here 6. Yeah, I said fill this out with capital letters only. From, so this is the dates you started this primary school and to the dates you completed. So you write it in this format. They just need the month and the year here. Years spent in junior high school. So years spent in junior high school, you write it here. Those coming from Ghana, here is Jack's 3 years. In Ghana, junior high school is 3 years. You write 3 here. And then from the year to the year you completed. So the year started to the year you completed. And then the next one is years spent in secondary education. And so total years. This is if, let's say, you attended a senior high school and then you also did tech, or you attended technical or vocational school here. And then let's say here you spent 3 years here. So you write the 3 here. And then let's say with the senior high school too, you spent another 3 years. You write the 3 years here. And then the total is 6 years. So you write the total 6 here. Then here you write the date you started the senior high school to the date you ended. The same applies to the vocational school here. So this is the meaning. If you are just requesting this DOV with just your senior high school, then you just have to write here, and then those coming from Ghana 3 years, you write it here from the year you started to the year you completed. Then here the total will be the same 3. The same thing applies to here. Years spent in tertiary education. This one to the same thing. You write the years here from the date you started to the date you completed. So they just need the month and the year. Yes. So this one too, if let's say you are requesting this form with your university degree and your postgraduate, then you just have to write the years you spent for each, and then the total will be here. So the next step is wishing to obtain in Italy. So this place you can choose to ignore. Yes, this place is not important. So wishing to obtain in Italy, then you come here, request to be issued with. So request to be issued with. Here we have the legalization stroke certification of translated documents, and then declaration of value. So you have to take both. You take it as is here, and then this part as on the following educational documents. So here these are the educational documents needed for the DOV. So first of all, they need your SHS transcripts and then translated. So you do have to translate your SHS transcripts, all the documents into Italian language. But then take note here, I just wrote SHS, but it writes everything in full, senior high school. So this SHS means senior high school. And then don't forget to write everything in capital letters. Yes, write everything in capital letters. And then here, the second one is WASI. So the second one is SHS into brackets WASI certificates and translated. So yes, you write the senior high school bracket WASI certificate and translated. So this is for those coming from Ghana. Yes. If it is private, you write here private. And then the next one is I wrote here uni, which is university. You just write university transcript and then translated. And then the last one is university certificate and translated. So these are the documents needed for your DOV. Those coming from Ghana. So mostly you see your embassy would give out the list of documents needed for the DOV. I'm talking about educational documents. So you just write them here, their names, and then together with their translation. So if they are requesting for, let's say, your bachelor, your university degree certificate, and then translated, you just write it as I've written it down here, and any other documents, you just write them here. Then the next thing is to be enrolled in the university of the name of the university you are going here at the faculty you are going to study in the university you are going. Which faculty are you going to study? Write it down here. To pursue a degree or master in, you write the program you are going to do. If it is mathematics, you write here mathematics. If it is data science, you write here data science. And then the next thing is your date. So here, the date you are submitting these documents, the request form, you write it here, and here is your signature. So the last thing is here, it is written details of person who deposited the document other than the bearer of the document. So if somebody is submitting this document on your behalf, then the person would have to fill this place, this last part, that's the person's name, and then the surname, the date of birth, and then the place of birth, then the address of the person here, and then the telephone number of the person. So, and the person will write the date here, and then the signature. But then if you are submitting it yourself, then you just have to cross this section out like this. As it's been written here, please cross out this section if it does not apply to you. Meaning, if you are submitting the document yourself, you just have to cross it out like this. That's all. Thank you very much for watching. If you are having any problem whilst filling this form, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section, and then don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you again.